Hey, what's going on? Jens here. In this video I got some pretty incredible photography ideas you can do at home with nothing but eggs. As always, I try to keep it as simple as possible so that you'll be able to recreate all the images you're about to see in this video. The only thing you need is a torch or a flash, maybe a light chain as you see in the background, and of course several different eggs. Let's do it. I'm going to show you how to create this dragon egg look. But let's start with something simple. Let's grab some eggs and put some lights in the background, and we're gonna experiment with white and brown eggs. Why? Because actually the shell of those two eggs is totally different. To position the eggs, I'd recommend to use some putty or blue tack if you have some. Now just position, glue your egg to your surface. I have used this probe lens here, for example. Just put your egg in front of some lights, in front of some background, and then we're going to play with a simple light source, the torch. I think everyone has a torch at home, so if you don't have a flash or an off-camera flash, I think this is a very great tool for the first test. What I really like about this small torch here is that you're able to zoom with a light beam, and actually this is very important because we are able to just illuminate the egg. Otherwise, this would happen and this actually ruins our image. So basically, you just need to shine through the egg to get this effect. But one thing is very important, that is turn off all other light sources. Otherwise, this effect will not appear. And now that we know the basics, I think it is time to get creative and let's take some cool images. Now let's change the setup a little bit. If you don't have putty, I have a tip for you. Let's just take the egg and you can put it onto your torch. And you'll see this nice glowing structures coming out. And when we compare the brown with the white egg, you will probably notice that the shell of the brown egg is way thicker. So if your torch is not strong enough, I'd recommend to use white eggs. Now I want to share the technique how to take my personal favorite image of maybe not all time, but I really like this kind of photography, and that is crack the egg before taking the image. You can boil them, but then you will need a lot more light. But when you do it carefully, you can even crack the unboiled eggs. And then the results may look like this. And I have a very cool editing tip for you, but therefore we need to quickly switch over to Photoshop and import some brushes. I've put the link for you into the description. You can download them for free and edit your images so that the result may look after a couple of steps like this. After you've imported your cracked egg image into Photoshop, press B to use a brush and then just choose one of the brushes from the template. Then create a new layer, and you can also adjust the color. Therefore, I'd recommend to just click on the inner of the egg to make it look more realistic. Then repeat the process a couple times and you're done. Let's move on with the next photography idea, and that is illuminating just one egg. Therefore, you could cut a hole like this, for example, or put a torch below an Easter egg, for example, to create a pretty cool effect with just one dragon egg between the normal chicken eggs. Here are two more tips how to get the best dragon lookalike look. And the first is to empty the shell of the egg. So there's nothing inside and you don't need as much light to get this nice glowing effect. And the second one is to use an offset flash, like this here, for example. And the key for a good image here is that we block most of the light. So there's just this small hole where the light is coming through. It's just the same when I was focusing the light using the torch. So we have a lot more power and the complete egg will start to glow. What I really like about this... Okay, I think now I have one more egg for my cracked egg collection. What I was actually about to tell you is that I really like this kind of photography so much because every egg looks completely different, even a single egg. Just turn it by 90 degrees and you get a complete new image. I really hope that I could inspire you to grab your Easter eggs and get creative, take some cool images and create your own dragon lookalike look. I really hope that you enjoyed the video, maybe learned something new. Let me know in the comments. Have a good day and hopefully see you in the next video.